Too often, anxiety or depression will take away our fire, will take away the thunder or something we want to do, and we lose the ability to be great. We have got to get that thunder back, and we cannot lose that fire. My name's Nick Tabor. I'm a personal trainer. I talk about this stuff because I've lived through it. I have this candle right here behind me. This is a perfect thing. I was watching this, and I got this idea for this video. We all have this flame. It's a little small right now, but it'll get a little better. I threw a whole bunch of old matches in there to try to get the flame to go a little higher. Don't worry, it's controlled. It's okay. So, but we all have this in our life. We have this flame. That's something that has this burning desire. But we have that little voice in our head, that little voice that says, it's not the right thing. If you grew up like I did, you grew up with Chucky from Rugrats, I don't think it's such a good idea. You know, we don't want to do this because this, or this may happen. No. Absolutely, absolutely no. What we need to do is we need to keep that fire burning, because like an actual fire, there's 3 things that keep a fire going: oxygen, heat, and a fuel source. Okay, so we have that heat going. That's us. That's our desire. That's all right. Let's do this. Let's do this here. We have that fuel, that thought. That's like, all right, yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. And then we have those fuel. We have the oxygen. We're up. We're breathing. All right, let's go. But what we're going to do is we're going to lose that fuel source because we're going to wait too long, or we're not going to be able to be great. We're not going to be able to do great things. Now, this has happened multiple times. And, you know, at the time of recording this, this is right around the time when people are going to make their New Year's resolution. I've seen it a lot. I've seen this happen so damn much. There's that fuel. I want to get healthy. I want to eat right. I want to do great things. And what happens? Man, and you know what? It's happened to me. I'm a trainer, and I've had health motivation problems. I had this thing where I was first starting out, and I couldn't do certain exercises because of the way my arm is. I have symptomatic cerebral palsy. Some days I can do stuff, some days I can't. This today looks like a pretty decent day, but, you know, I digress. There was this point where I'm at the gym, and I'm trying to teach somebody to do a bench press. And I'm on there, and usually when you're a good trainer, what you do is you demo first, you put the elbows out, and you're laying on your back, and you do that. I could not do this. I couldn't do this, and I felt totally embarrassed. I'm teaching an Iraq war veteran at that time, and he is super good. Like, he's such a nice man. And, you know, he just genuinely understood. He says, all right, man, you having a bad day? All right, I think I got it. Can you guide me? All right, cool. I'm in, you know, we worked through it. He laid down, and we just, you know, had him do that. I put his hands where it needs to be, and we just moved to the bar. And he got the technique down, and, you know, still to this day, I mean, unfortunately, we don't have touch. We don't have the time to stay in touch, but he is he was a good dude. But that fuel kept going. You know, if there's something in your life that, you know, you just can't do, you're having a bad day, but if you have that great idea and that passion, my passion is personal training. My passion is to, you know, to be able to keep going and to be able to do that. We don't want to lose that fire. We don't want to lose it. But what we've got to do is we got to remember there are 3 things. You got that heat, that good thing that's going. You got that fuel source. Okay, you got that drive. You got everything going. But you got that oxygen. Okay, you're up, you're breathing. You got to get rolling. But you've got to keep that fuel going. I actually like this because this is friends of ours gave us this candle as a Christmas present. And it's called Saturday Morning Cartoon. It smells like Fruit Loops. They know I love that sandy stuff, but you gotta keep that fuel going. We keep that fire going, right? So what do? How do we keep a fuel? How do we keep the fire going? Keep that momentum, keep things going, right? So it's written right out in what I just said. Keep the fuel going, keep the oxygen going, keep yourself, keep that heat. All right, so step one, what you gotta do is you gotta recognize that heat. You gotta say, okay, this is it. You get that idea. You get that idea for a reason. You have that thing. That little man is going to come in days later and is going to say, maybe that's not a good idea. You know, you can't really do that. You can't do that. And what happens, it elongates it and you start losing, it elongates the time and you start losing the momentum. You start losing it quickly. That is not the right way to go. That's why I have climb on my wrist here. So climb is my one word. Climb is, the ability for me to be able to challenge others, challenge myself, and also do the hard things and celebrate every time somebody or myself do great things. We celebrate, we keep moving. So, you got that momentum, but when you climb, when you're facing that mountain or something like, hey, you got the great idea, hey, I can tackle it, you got to go upward. You got to go upward. You got to do it right away. You find that heat and then you move on. Then you're saying, yeah, I'm good. Number two, you got that fuel source. Okay. That fuel source that you have is like, why is that idea? That's that big reason why you do that. You do not want to lose that fire. You don't want to lose that momentum. But remember the why. Why are you doing this? For me, the personal training story is because, and look back at the last video that we've had, and it's going to be at the end of this video. I'll include a link to it. Why is my story the way it is? I had a very, very, very bad moment in my childhood where I was beaten because I had cerebral palsy. I get very depressed. I developed massive anxiety. I worked on physical fitness and reduced it all. So I had that fuel, that pain, that painful emotional moment. I don't want anyone to ever get back to get that, right? And I just want to say, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not going to let you suffer like I suffered. I want the world to be great. I want that. And that's that why. That's that fuel. I'm already getting that fuel going. I'm already feeling that. I'm getting that fuel right now, man. I want to stop doing videos today. I just want to get out there and start training people. I got a client. I got a client at some point. Okay, number 3. You got that oxygen. You're breathing, you're up, you're moving, you're doing that. No, okay, so you see, I just did it myself, and you get yourself motivated. You got that thing, you say, okay, you got that fire, you got that drive, you do that. Now, you act on it right now. Right now, you get going, and you say, there's the hell with that depression. At this point, you have defeated that little man voice in your head that says, no, this is not the right way to go. This is not the right way to do it. Heck with it. Go. Get out there and do it right there while you have it. There's the 3. That's how you not lose the fire and lose the drive and keep that candle burning. Right? That's how we climb. We climb, folks. All right. So if you want to check out that video, here it is right there. You have yourself an amazing day. I'll catch you on the next one. See you later. I'll see you in the next video.